I think I don't have a dairy allergy. What?
Hi,
Twitch! Carthage has a dairy allergy. I hope you're very aware of that.
No, I
and
don't.
that's important to you. What were
I
you
don't.
just
I said
saying,
I'm
then?
glad I don't. I
Oh.
said I'm glad I don't have a
He's
dairy
yelling about
allergy.
his dairy allergy right as I start the Twitch stream.
I don't have.
The one
Okay.
he doesn't have.
He has a milkshake, and it brings all the boys to the yard.
No, I just. Never mind.
Oh
Hi,
my
Twitch.
God.
Well, this is VR Nerd Night. We're playing tabletop
Woo!
RPGs in Rec Room.
Yes.
Woo!
Very excited about that. I have not had a lot of sleep and I've had a lot of caffeine. So, this is
Yeah,
not a good
sleep.
combination. Woo! Oh, shit.
We might get an
Hey,
Umar
we got
Jenkins
comments
moment
already.
tonight.
Do you know who's leading for Paintball League? Paintball League is over.
Yes,
don't
we do
know.
know who's leading. Who won?
No one
Who
is
won?
leading. There's no
No,
paintball
whoever
league.
won is probably leading. So
Who won?
I don't
even
remember.
I don't remember.
It was
I've
like a month
slept
ago.
since
Sorry, no paintball league. It's over. I think Zhang Yi had the finals. If you're interested in watching that, I guess. Anyways, we are doing VR Nerd Night.
Eight.
Oh my God, season 3. There's no season 3 yet. We're all tired.
Yes.
And even so, when there is, you're not going to be able to get information from us. We are not part of that anymore.
No, we started
More
Dodgeball
importantly,
League.
if you want a league to watch,
Dodgeball
there's a
League is
dodgeball league. Yeah.
Root Beer League, and it's lots of fun. Go Dodgeball League.
Yes.
Okay, so last session, we came back to town. Apparently now we're talking to Gladys. Fidget with the non-D20s if you have to fidget. Like, I get the dice fidgeting, I do it myself, but let's use the non-D20s. Okay, so last time we had come back to town, we had found that guy, and maybe he was a twin or something. I'm so confused, because he was both in the shop where I went to buy, what do I buy? The poisonous mistletoe. The shop where I went to buy mistletoe and in the bar at the same time, and I'm still confused.
Yeah, he tried to sell you poison oak
Yes, and I told him, right, we'll just skip over that part.
to wash his hands.
To wash his hands.
You know, he confessed. He confessed to using illusion scrolls with a
Okay.
business partner.
I was
Or a
like,
colleague, yeah.
super
be
tired
in more than
last
one place
week
at a
and
time.
may have nodded off slightly at the end, which is why I'm drinking caffeine during the session this time. Woo! Go caffeine. Okay. So, I think
Yeah,
at
my
that point
recollection was that he had a-
we had not trusted him enough that we were actually thinking about bailing on this plan of rescuing these two idiots from the other nation.
Barfair had finally convinced the party that this guy was up to no good and we should not be traced to our country to help, to our nation to help.
Cause yeah, like I get the whole, like, cause Umara is definitely like, I do not want a big war that's gonna hurt a lot of people. We gotta do this for the greater good. But then the whole, like, you know, we could be tried for treason if we help these people escape. That is a pretty big risk. So I'm not.
And let's be honest, this guy to supposedly get information tied up a shopkeeper at a magic shop. I mean, let's just be honest
not
here.
a super cool.
And they
dude.
did an awful job pretending to run the shop, we might add.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Probably
gonna,
killed
if you're
he's a
gonna
bumbling
came in
oaf.
for
shop owner
medicine.
and take over his shop, at least know what
Hey,
you're
gee,
doing.
this is why I need more outfit slots. The only reason he was in that shop was because everything else was Wesley from the Princess Bride play.
Put that on Canny. We're not working right now. At least Carthage and I are trying to stop working right now.
All right.
Rather unsuccessfully.
It's on the
so
record
don't
now.
encourage
It's
us.
on
I'm not
video.
working.
It's on
recorded.
I said, what?
We're stopping work. We need to stop work. We're very bad at this. Very bad.
Yes.
Job never ends.
What?
I said, but this job never ends.
This job never ends. Do love it though. Anyways, okay. Does anyone have anything to add from the recap? Because I did maybe nod off a little bit at the end.
I think
that's pretty much
where
it.
we, I
was
think in a sort of right where we left our
as we
heroes.
could, and then
Yeah.
turn that info over to our government.
As
Ooh,
I
right,
recall
right.
it, Pigeons, correct me if I'm wrong. We were on the second floor of the Shrinking Goblin Inn. Is that right?
It was
Shrieking
it
Goblin.
was
It was the squabbling goblin.
Oh, right, the Swaddling Goblin.
Sniveling
Excuse me.
The
Goblin?
swimming goblin
we
in.
Whatever.
Something goblin.
it was
I
a
believe we-
snooping goblin in.
The snooping goblin inn. Right. We had
Sneezing
gone
goblin?
upstairs. Maybe. And we were in a room with this individual, or one of these individuals, and I believe we had
And we-
started conversing with him, and that's where we left off. Right?
No, we told him
Yes,
we
a
would
room
meet up with
one
him
of
in the.
this individual.
Oh yes,
I think we told him we would meet up with him in the morning. That the morning was the best time to try to stop them on the road rather than try to do a break at night. And we
Right,
decided we meet up at noon after I gave him all kinds of shit about what time it actually is since he couldn't actually tell time. Apparently.
Right.
So we're
Okay.
meeting up at 11 because he said show up an hour early so we can prepare.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And he gave you, and it's not anywhere in town. It's outside of town. He gave you coordinates. Like he like marked a spot on a map to say there's a clearing here. It's a little ways away from the ambush site, so show up early. And
Okay.
the convoy should go through there about noon based on normal speeds.
so
Like-
um
So
Wagon
he's
speeds.
gone now, right? He left to go to his spot and we're still together, right? I think that's where we ended. Like the conversation was done and he took.
Well, you guys left. You walked out of his room,
okay.
Okay.
So let's go to
and
like
so you start
who's
right
got
there.
the room in that's furthest from his room? We'll just say Umara has that room. I have the room that's farthest
Carthage
away.
has that room.
Okay, let's go to Carthage's
You're
room.
you're right next to him.
Okay, Lander, can we use your room?
Sure, why not?
Okay, gonna go to Lander's room. Get our plan on.
Party in Landis' room.
Scan the
Alright.
card.
Okay, so
There will be
what,
no
what are
party.
we?
No
what are we
wait,
thinking
sorry.
here?
You're right next to his room, and Barfaird's across the hall from his room. So like every morning they get up at the same time, walk out the door, and have to stare at each other across the hallway. It's super awkward. But anyways, continue on.
Okay, we're in someone's room that is not like right next door to this guy's room. Okay.
Carthage's room is a few doors down,
Okay.
a few rooms down.
All right,
It's he won't be able to eavesdrop on you without any magical means, like through the wall or anything.
Okay.
You won't have to worry about that.
Okay.
I say we have coordinates. We take this over to the magistrate and wash our hands of this and let them know where to pick this guy up and be done with this.
It's not a super bad idea.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, if we have those coordinates and the plan was meet up an hour early, an hour before the event is going to go off, and then go into it. If we just give those coordinates to the authorities and they turn up there an hour early, what are they arresting him for? He's not doing anything at that time. It may be that we need to follow through up to the point of
Well, I think we should
when
have
the
the
rescue should happen, and
magistrate.
then have him caught in the act.
I would
Yeah,
agree with you on
bring-
that, but I
Make it a sting. Yeah.
still think we need to go get the magistrate involved, no matter what.
yes.
Yeah, true. We should take our information to the magistrate, but then we probably need to pretend to be following the plan while we have
Yes.
backup watching from a distance,
I
and
want
then
some
swoop
sort of
in
official
when he's
word
actually
though
doing
that
something
we are
illegal.
like absolving us of any
Yeah,
guilt
that
in
we're
this.
not.
I don't trust the police in this town, and I am worried that they will try to put this on us after we tell them about it.
Hmm.
Or
Like
alternative
if
option.
we go along with the plan for even that hour, I'm worried that we'll end up in jail
Well, then,
ourselves.
alternative option. The
Just
chances
don't
of
show
him being
up.
able to pull the chances of him pulling this off by himself is pretty slim. Because it's going to be a full guard hauling the prisoners. Let them take care of him, and we just go away. Let him think that we were going to show up and just not be there.
Yvette, thoughts?
Yeah. That sounds fairly reasonable. There are two of him though, to remember.
He
And
still he made it
also-
very clear he needed us. He made it very clear that he
Yeah.
wasn't going to get them back without us.
But I mean, if he's there an hour early and we don't show up, is he just going to call off and find a different way of rescuing them at a later time?
I don't know.
What
My
are you doing?
hands weren't even touching anything. They were dangling, and the game decided just to send me flying. Oh,
That is a good point. We may not actually.
Yeah, because if we're meant to turn up an hour early and we don't show up, then there's a fair chance he'll decide something
Well,
is
let's
off and not go through with
let's
it.
Well,
look
what
at
is our
this-
motivation
let's
here?
look at
Are we
this
looking
fresh.
to get him caught? Are we looking to prevent this from happening by all
Well, I mean, he's
by all
probably someone we
means?
don't want as an open enemy, I would think. Like, he seems to have fair
Some skill.
amount of resources. Yeah,
Yes.
at least
one
one body
question.
double.
Just in terms of, I know we don't trust the police, but at the same time, why? Because if the police were entirely in his pocket, this wouldn't be an issue. He'd already have them out.
That's fair. More, I just don't trust them due to general incompetence.
But we could at least give them the information and absolve ourselves, say this guy's going to try to break these prisoners out, kind of thing, and not show up.
Yes, that's
And
fair.
if they
Yeah.
screw it up, it's on them. But we at least give the information that they is he'll be at this point at 11 o'clock, and he's planning on trying to break out the prisoners. And if they go and watch, or they go and try to arrest them on site, or whatever they do, that's on them, and we don't have to directly involve
That's
to
an
risk
idea.
being blamed.
What if we can convince the police to disguise themselves as us and go and meet him at 11, pretending to be us?
I don't know if they can look as good as I do. I mean, I just don't know if that's possible.
I mean, it's true they may not be able to match the level of goodness that your look is. I wouldn't necessarily call that look as good as you, but yeah.
I see what you did there. Thank you. That was it hurt. It hurts. I know I have a heart that's breaking.
Do we...
That's right. Amara's good at healing. She'll fix you up.
Ish. Good-ish. Do we need to stay at this inn or can we move? Will he be aware that we've bailed if we leave the inn? Will he
Why
be aware we're
worry
not
about it?
coming if... Well, I don't know. He might not show up,
I
or he
mean,
might
honestly-
change the plan if he notices that we're gone.
Well, I
Well,
mean, we've got our own things to attend to tonight. Like,
Fair.
early in the morning. That's perfectly
He doesn't have any
reasonable for us to
reason-
do, I'm sure.
I mean, he may have someone at the police station that notifies him that what we're up to. If we go,
Well,
and that is a concern.
Allow me to
But-
propose another option.
Okay.
The perhaps least invasive to ourselves would be we wash our hands of this whole thing, leave town as soon as possible, and should we run across this individual in the future, we merely imply that we got caught up
Deal
in
with it
some
then.
other business that prevented us from making the prearranged meetup.
that's
That could work too.
tempting. That is tempting.
Of course,
That's certainly less
This
complicated
is-
than the other options.
It certainly is.
We could always say we got the coordinates wrong.
for those of you with
I
perhaps
might
more
believe
moral
that.
concerns regarding large-scale implications, sorry.
I will. You know what? I will even go as far to say, as he hates me. You can even, if we run across him in the future, you can tell him that I got the coordinates wrong when we showed up and he was nowhere around.
That's makes for a believable story.
He already hates my guts, so I don't care if he thinks I'm an idiot any more than he already does.
Yeah. What was our original mission months ago? Well, I mean, I suppose
were
it was
coming here to-
2 weeks ago in game time, but weren't we gonna go find that guy Reek and he was up to some nonsense, or did
Nix.
we
Yeah,
disrupt
the spider
that?
lady.
The spider people, the spider people thing, Nix and all that. Reek
Mhm.
was a pawn. We were gonna go find out what Nix was up to. We were coming to Timbertown so we could trade in, so we could sell the stuff we got from War's Rest.
Right. Did
we
we
were gonna
do that
cash
yet?
in. No, we have not. We got caught up in this as soon as we showed up.
Right. We're
This in a certain chicken situation.
right, the chicken situation. I think I need to make us we need to make a guild name that the initials are like
A flood chat.
ADHD. A definitely hardy. What's the name for a group that starts with D?
dungeon.
Adventurers doing heroic deeds.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. We
Yes.
have it.
I
We
like
have
it.
it.
I like
We are
We are
adventurers
adventurers
doing heroic deeds. ADHD.
Hey, and you know what? Next time Umara turns into a squirrel, I'm fully expecting one of us to go, squirrel!
Oh my god. I'm never gonna
I
get
almost feel
those
like that
damn
should be a
cat ears.
requirement.
I want them so bad.
I feel like that
How
should be a
many tokens
requirement
do you
for
have?
Umara.
How many tokens do I have? What have I got here? Where is my
No, you
tokens?
helped out with trailer filming. That's what we did
I'm
last
at,
time for trailer filming, right?
1,500 tokens.
Oh,
I have a whole bunch
you'll be
saved
able to
up
go
on
elite
like one of my
immediately
alt
in Rec
accounts that
Royale.
I actually like play games on, and I'm really tempted to just transfer those over.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're on stream.
yeah, you're on stream.
it's okay.
She said she was
Alright.
tempted, not that she did it.
Yeah.
Or that she could. It's just hypothetically, if it were
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Hypothetically, I have the admin password. No. Anyways,
Hypothetically.
hypothetically,
Is it God?
it's
Is that
not
the password? Because,
God.
you know, admins love use God.
I bet it's Alkmaar.
Okay, we should stop this discussion. I'm going way over the line
Okay.
at this point. Need to listen to Carthage. This is what happens when I have not enough sleep and too much caffeine.
See, the problem is she's punch drunk. One too many hits from the snake.
Yeah, the snake?
All right.
That's
So
Aladdin. It's an Aladdin reference.
Oh,
The boys
yes,
is
yes,
a little
yes.
punch drunk. One too many hits from the snake.
Right, okay. I just totally hit my HMD there. Sorry, little five.
What are we talking about? Adventures doing heroic deeds, something?
Yes,
We
that's our
get
new
distracted.
guild name. We made a guild. It's called Adventurers Doing Heroic Deeds.
I could make an
ADHD.
official club with that name.
I already made
Sorry, never
Cocktail
worked
Club. Which,
Yeah,
by
this
the
is not Cocktail
way,
Club.
Carthage, did you accept your invite yet?
I did not receive
you,
one.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, I've not been
I wanna-
invited.
I invited you.
I
to
wanna
join
know
Cocktail
why-
Club. I invited
why
you.
I
to
didn't
join
get an
Club.
Where
invite.
does the invite
You
come
did.
from?
Yes, you did.
You might have to go
you
on
did.
Reddit
Where
to
does
get
the
actually-
invite come from?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I went on
it.
Rec then. I saw
That's my
nothing.
issue.
I
All right.
invited you to
All right.
Cocktail Club.
ADHD. Are we
Okay,
ready to continue?
Well, okay. So
Sorry, doing some heroic
So
deeds.
I say we spend the night. We go the opposite direction. We make sure we're far away from the whole hubbub at the time of. We come back to town tomorrow evening. We just spend it out. I don't know, whatever. We'll go for a nice long hike. And then we'll come back tomorrow evening. And if we happen to run into so-and-so, we say, where the hell were you? We were there. You didn't show up. What was going on? And
Yeah,
then
we
when he
waited
says
for
that,
2 hours.
and then when he says, what the hell, say, we went to the coordinates you gave us. And I'll read off the coordinates wrong. And he'll get all angry. And
where do we want to go hiking?
I don't know, somewhere. Not towards the
Why are you
the
objecting?
house.
You love nature.
No, I'm wondering if we want to go see if there's any treasure in that place. That one place that was scary, but we totally got that skull thing out of there. Oops,
We
I'm trying to get
didn't.
thumbs up, and
the
I'm.
skull is,
No, the
for all we
skull's
know,
at
the
that
skull's
guy's
back
house,
over
though.
there. Yeah, but that guy may still be alive. He might have taken it's
Okay,
his
fair,
skull.
fair. That's true. Just thought, maybe we
I'm
could
sorry.
loot some things. I don't know.
Yeah, but we can
This
go
is
looking
out of
for
character
other
for
little
me. I'm a
adventures.
bad role player tonight.
We can just go. Let's go. We'll go for a hike. We'll see if we run into. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll find another adventure to start on the path. It's not like that we've been short of those.
That's fair. All right.
Or
Okay.
maybe it'll be a nice day hike, and we'll come home, and all will be well, and we'll leave with a new enemy or someone who thinks I'm an idiot. Or
Ugh.
what do you guys think? We all in agreement on that?
Acceptable to me.
Yep, sounds pretty good to
Sounds
me.
good.
Excuse me.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do.
All right. So you guys.
Oh, sorry, I was fidgeting.
Well, the
Very
the
well
dice
could be the right
force,
answer.
Yeah. So you guys, I can either draw a basic map of the country you're in, or you can pull up Discord on the D&D channel, and it's like scroll up just a little bit, and it's right there. And you guys can tell me where you like to go, or if there's any information about any of the places on there, etc. There's also a world map. So
Okay.
if you want, take a minute and look at that, and you can talk to yourselves. Like, just pretend like you're literally
Talk to
have a
yourselves.
map. Talk amongst yourselves, and pretend like you have in-game a map of the region,
Okay.
and
What
you're all
were the
deciding.
coordinates he gave us? Where was he sending us?
They were between Stoltz Castle and Timbertown.
Okay.
Like more towards Timbertown, just beyond. See that little road that goes out of Timbertown and joins the main road? Just beyond that.
Oh, you know what? They told us a lot about Goldshore. That's the opposite direction. We can head towards Goldshore and see what's over there. We haven't. 'Cause I don't think we went there yet, have we?
That's where Rick was going originally.
You have not.
After the Goblin
You-
Games.
You
Yes, I think
started
that's-
in
Yeah.
the mountains, right under, basically just south of the T in the heart. That's where that little tiny village was that you started. And then about 2/3 of the way to Timbertown from there was where the Goblimpics were.
That's right.
And
Yeah,
then,
so-
the manor and the ruins are just north of Timbertown, so on and so forth.
Okay, so
So what do you say we just
those
head towards
prisoners
Goldshore?
are going to Stall's Castle, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, Goldshore sounds good then.
Or that's what he told you, at least.
Well,
Dun,
is
dun,
he
dun, dun.
having us meet on the east side of town?
He's having
He
you
said
meet.
no. He said between the two, between Timbertown and Salt's Castle is what.
Okay, so
Right.
that's the east side. Oh,
And we.
And sorry,
uh,
I don't know if you can pull up that map to show the Twitch viewers, or no.
I'm
Okay.
sure I
Sorry,
can,
Twitch.
but I'm like super lazy. I just
Salt's
got a
Castle
comment.
is east. Is
hey!
almost directly east from here. Goldshore is southwest. It's almost the exact opposite
Right.
direction.
Okay,
Right.
I'm actually gonna say hi to some people. Hi, Dean from Dean and Bren. Some
I Dean
some-
from.
YouTubers that are from Calgary. So yay!
Oh,
I love
Hi,
meeting
YouTubers
people
from Calgary.
from they live in Toronto now though, but we won't talk about that.
Just it. That
Those
cat
poor
was so real.
souls.
It's the whole East
where's
Wild
where's a where's a
Anyways,
one
okay.
roll when we need it?
thing.
Oh,
The one roll.
been failed at that. I can't even roll. I can't even
I
fail at
got
rolling
it
a
on
one.
one, but it's like not making the.
You lose! Good
There.
day, sir!
There we go.
That's for Toronto.
8.
Okay.
The
okay.
Detroit of Canada.
So much 8 for Toronto,
Okay. Back on track. Okay, so we decided we're gonna go.
Oh.
Are we just gonna hike towards Goldshore, or are we actually gonna come back to the town tomorrow? Because I'm thinking
there
just
any-
let's just get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we have any reason to come back to the town? We could just head to Goldshore and be done with it.
Let's just go to Goldshore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can catch up with
let's do it.
Reek and his crazy
Yeah.
Spider Woman.
Yep.
I totally killed that green flame skull thing. I feel like we can take on Spider Woman.
You didn't kill it. It came back to life.
We killed it.
And I'm the one who fired the final shot.
Killed,
I'm the one who put the arrow through it that dropped it.
I'm feeling good about our chances. I didn't enjoy that
Uh,
Tamara Jenkins thing at all.
No,
okay.
I did. So yeah, and it's sun up. We're heading to Goldshore.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So sun comes up. Bar fared.
Yay, we're well
You
rested.
you walk out. You walk outside your door just as this guy walks outside his door. People have this really awkward stare down, and he just glares at you. He says, "I know you're kind of an idiot. So do you need me to point out again where we're meeting,
No, I
or
think
would
I've
you
got
guys
it.
like to just travel with me?"
No, we'll meet you there. I think we know what time it is. Are you sure you know what time we're supposed to meet up though? Do you know how to tell when it's 11 o'clock?
Just be there. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Fade out.
I'm sad that I never got to touch him with the glove of fickle friendship. I wanted to find a reason in game for it to actually have happened, like not forced, but
right. Yeah.
there was never a reason for it.
There may still be a chance if he comes after us later on and accuses us of betraying him or something. You can take it off and slap him across the face with it as like a challenge to a duel.
I don't think Barfair's that sophisticated, to be honest.
I'm not. Barfaird's not. Barfair may get pissed off and punch him in the face though with it.
Yeah, that's more like Barfair.
Sorry. Oh my god. Phone, shut up. Sorry.
You named one of
Actually,
your
I
kids
would put it
No.
based
my actual
on
phone was, like,
based
not
on
doing-
his behavior and his use of the illusion spell and all that. I think it'd be more likely to see him punch me when I tell him we got the coordinates wrong. That I got the coordinates wrong. Especially if he says, "I asked you if you need to know the coordinates that morning."
All right. So, let's go buy supplies. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're leaving as a group to buy supplies. All right. East
You just say
Westgate,
this
let's
to
go.
random passers-by as we
No, to
leave.
you guys. To you guys.
Oh, okay.
Saying it like, Okay, I'll do it in character instead of doing it goofy. All right. Let's go get our last minute supplies.
Yep,
I
I'm all
think
for that.
they're
I can use some more
west,
arrows.
towards that west gate. For sure.
Yep.
All right.
Someone on
Something
Twitch
that
asked if
because
that
I
was
could use some
Trogdor the
fries.
Burninator. That is Trogdor the Burninator, and he's actually in decent shape today and has not been drawn on by our DM. For once.
Hey,
Just had a DM sticking through him.
I never do that. Well, almost never. All
You
right.
never do that well.
Don't
It's
do it,
true.
Drummerkey.
I wouldn't.
Oh my god, I was
Give me
looking
some
at
credit.
I
If you're
was
gonna do
looking
it, you
at
do
the
it badly.
the screen, like the little image thing for one of the past
Preview?
sessions, and it's
Episodes.
like
Yeah.
we had like pink and purple and blue like all over the DM screen. I had
Oh,
Oh, that's when we were
What?
throwing. We were throwing
we
markers
throwing
at
them?
it.
Why are we
And it already got screwed up, so we were just chucking markers
okay,
at them because.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we've gone to
They're-
buy.
They're
We've gone
commenting
to
on my
buy
Twitch
supplies
stream, all
and
the
basically
comments, all the lyrics to Trogdor the
taking
Burninator. and now it's
right out of the
coming up.
west.
Oh, good.
Okay, so heading west.
Dominating of the people.
All right.
In the factory of
Okay. I'm really amused that I can see the comments on my hands and they're all screaming about the thatch roof cottages as well.
That is.
That's awesome. Okay, we're heading west.
All right.
mean, it was a
So,
dragon, man. Actually, it was just a dragon.
are you just
So-
walking then?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. We don't
Well,
own
we're
any
not running.
horses or anything, so
Right.
we're just gonna
Okay.
casually.
Anybody got any coconuts?
We need better.
Trogdor the
Maker Pen
Burninator
tools to-
shows up.
What?
Oh crap!
Just kidding.
Wait, what?
Just kidding.
This is what happens when you don't give your DM enough time to
starts-
plan. Because we came into this and
He
we're like,
starts-
we don't know what we're doing. Then
He's-
Trogdor shows up.
He starts burninating the countryside.
What about the people?
They also burnate the countryside.
Yeah, people are helping him. Yes. All right, now, and I lent my real life DM one of my books that has a whole bunch of random encounter tables on it too, and I was looking for it
no.
earlier. And I was like, crap, where is it? But it's okay. You start going down the road, and you notice up ahead.
Huh?
Hold on, I'm thinking. if I want to do something or save it for
I
later.
thought we noticed A up ahead, like just a big letter A. I'm like, oh,
Yes.
Yee!
Throw
The
baby.
public art.
Mm, no,
baby.
no.
There is a
I'll save it
door.
for another time.
There's a door in the middle of the road. It's the door.
A thought popped
Don't
in
look
my
like a
head,
peasant.
and it completely stopped me because I was like, maybe I should do that, but
dude,
Smell like a
I
peasant.
won't. All right, you see a wagon up ahead,
Okay.
stopped stopped in the road.
Are there people in the wagon?
You're about 200 feet away. You don't notice anyone moving around in it.
I'm okay
Oh.
with just
we should investigate.
Carthage is enjoying the comments about the chalk door memes. Okay, yes, let's just keep walking. Be sort of on alert.
Okay.
Listening for like
Okay.
rustling in the bushes or
I'd be ready for an
Okay.
ambush.
crazy. Yeah.
Squirrel!
A squirrel scampers up a tree as you pass. All right, so yeah, as you get closer, you notice a lot of supply. There's boxes that have been torn open. And there's kind of supplies laying around. There is a couple mutilated and looks like eaten bodies. Everyone roll perception for me.
What's that? Oh,
Eight.
didn't land flat. Damn it. Oh, I got an even better roll.
13.
Oh.
Mine
Oh,
was 7.
21.
Okay, Umara and Carthage.
Perception. Well, it's
Oh, you got a
23, but
natural 20. You got a natural 20. That
Yeah.
you don't even need to look up if you get a nat 20. All right, Yvette and Warfare don't hear anything.
Oblivious.
I'm
Umara
looking at the squirrel.
Umara and Lander hear off in the trees what sounds like kind of guttural hyenas, and you recognize that as possibly belonging to Knowles.
Ooh,
So, and again, I
I
lost
have
the
no
audio
idea what that
right,
is.
right in the last word.
A knoll?
All right.
Yeah, Knowles.
Possibly belong. No, okay, thank you. Yeah, I just totally
Yeah,
lost the last
no,
word.
okay.
yeah,
Everything went
yeah.
silent.
They're common creatures in this world. Is something you even if you haven't encountered them,
Okay.
it would be like if Fuzzy was here in America and heard a bear growling, she'd probably put two and two
I know
together
it
and
was a
figure
bear
there was
growling.
a big carnivore
I've never
somewhere.
met a
Right,
bear.
right, exactly. Yeah.
What's going on with that
and-
die?
A4s like to get stuck inside your hands.
Okay. Okay.
Stab
Yeah.
them into your fingers.
So
There's
Knowles-
two bodies that have been kind of torn apart, and there looks to be bite marks. They look to have been half eaten.
Okay, so would Knowles have done that?
Is that knowledge behavior?
They're
Nobody
known to
knows.
raid. They're the squirrel. The squirrel that
How
Bar
much
fared
knowledge
is,
does
looking up a
Bar
tree after
have
throws an
about
acorn at him,
Like this?
and it
Yvette,
hits
make
him.
a knowledge check.
It hits him straight in the. Hits him straight in between the eyes.
Knowledge check.
He throws another one. That one misses. All right. So gnolls are known to raid small villages. They're not gonna openly attack a fortified position, but they're very aggressive
Like a lone
and will
caravan,
attack.
a lone wagon?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They'll attack, small villages and stuff. Things, and they are carnivores.
Okay, so they will like eat people. It's not like the bodies were left out for I don't know.
Correct.
Okay. So, guys, I think I hear something in the bushes.
It's pretty distant. It's not like right nearby.
I don't hear anything.
Quiet.
I don't hear
I
anything.
think there's gnolls over there.
I'm being attacked. There's a squirrel throwing acorns at me.
Throws another one. And misses.
Okay, do I see the squirrel?
No, you just see Barfair at about 20 feet back, looking up, and acorns getting
Okay.
thrown down at
I
him.
can't just like randomly take out the squirrel to get his attention.
Well, I mean, you could go
I-
over to where he is and look up and see the
I walk
squirrel,
away because
but-
I'm getting smacked by acorns.
I'm
so I
gonna
walk
turn
away
into a
and walk
squirrel
away.
and go up and tell it to stop.
Do I see
As drummer-
squirrel?
No, I walk away whenever you say something. I walk away from the squirrel throwing acorns.
All right, so you go back and join the party.
Yes.
Roll
Rolls.
perception.
Who, me?
Yep.
18.
You notice some leaves up in the trees rustling right before another acorn hits you right on the head.
What's that? Damn squirrels.
Alright, so,
Okay.
Amara, do you think these dead wagoners could be the result of sniper action? If potentially there's a knoll over there somewhere? A grassy knoll?
Oh god.
An acorn flies at
Okay.
Yvette and misses.
That was bad. That was a null reference exception right there.
Another acorn. Another acorn flies at Barfair and hits him right in the eye.
Oh god. Oh no, I'm failing.
These squirrels
at
are
puns.
aggressive.
This is like losing D&D.
Oh no!
Oh god, I need to
The
think
acorn,
of
the
one.
acorn that hit Barfair, the acorn that just hit Barfair hits him straight in the eye. You take 1 damage.
Ah! It took damage for a pun. That's BS. Ow, my eye.
No, you don't have to take damage for it. It just hits you in the eye. Not
so,
that mean.
Lander, how far off do you think those things are?
No idea. Damn it.
You weren't still working, were you? Knock that off.
No, I just had something that in my desk give me a splinter.
Ooh.
I was
that's
trying to
no
figure out
good.
what the hell that was.
Did you
Yeah.
make a pun and your desk punished you?
Yep. Well, I was,
Yes,
I was
too.
thinking
Pun.
about making a pun.
The squirrel throws an acorn, it bounces off a tree and hits itself in the face.
The squirrel loses his footing and falls out of the tree and thunks on the ground right in front of you. Scurries back up the tree.
Okay, how far off are we from this wagon?
Well, I mean, you guys said you were gonna. Well,
Sounds like we're close, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna say,
Close,
but I'm gonna say 30 feet away.
Okay,
You
and the
noticed
people are
all
like
this
very
and stop.
clearly dead. Like, there's no point in me trying to heal them.
Right, they're like mutilated. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's in the
Like, if
wagon?
they're half-eaten, and
Lander,
together, maybe
Lander?
they're a half and a
Cover-
half is enough to make one person.
Cover me. I want to check what's
Okay.
in the wagon.
All right, I draw my short bow. Have it at the ready.
Okay.
2 more acorns fly down at Drummer or at Barfair and Yvette, both miss.
What did I do?
Buffett, I'm
Are
concerned
the-
about
are
this
these-
squirrel. I don't know
is this-
whether it's natural.
Is this acorn rain
someone
creating
transform
sufficient
something.
noise to be a nuisance? Like if someone was trying to focus and think, would this like acorn rain be like annoying?
Are you asking if
It's not like
you're
Lander.
distracted?
Yes.
Yes, I'm asking if Lander like is hearing this.
Lander-
Is able to hear the acorns falling and the leaves rustling from the tree.
I mean, yes, but it's no different than because it's a forested area anyways. There's just little noises and stuff. It's not.
Okay, but it's
It's not
nothing
super distracting.
exceptional.
No,
Okay.
no. It's not boulders, going down, and going boom. It's just little acorns going,
Right.
and
okay.
and
The
Barfair
occasional
saying,
Barfair
"Ow."
going, son of a bitch, ow.
Yeah.
So don't shoot
Okay,
Barfair.
nothing. Gotcha. No. That was well timed.
Okay.
The squirrel falls out of the tree, and it's a pretty bad fall. Lands on his head, breaks his neck, and it's dead.
Wait, the
No
squirrel
more
lands on its head
squirrel.
or lands on Barfair's head?
It lands on Barfair's head. It broke its own neck.
And I'm
dead
cursing
squirrel
right
on you.
now. Ow! Mother, what the? Did you
There's a
get,
dead
you stupid squirrel? Yeah.
Okay, is there any like
this
ID on
point-
these people in the wagon? Should we like notify
got
their
their
next of
passports with them?
kin?
They don't have any like paper ID, if
I
that's
can't
what you
imagine there's
mean.
much of
They're-
that
What's in their wagon?
in this world, is there?
Bags of potatoes.
Well, we could give
Lots
those
of
to an
bags of
orphanage.
potatoes.
How far are we
Before
from
we pick
town?
them
Are we
up.
closer to the next town, or
How
still
far
closer
are we
to
from the
Timbertown?
nearest needy orphanage?
You have been traveling, I'd say about 6 hours by the time you got to this point. You are nowhere near the next town.
Okay. It's not very practical to
I
drive.
don't think we're gonna make it to the next town in one day. It's gonna be a couple day.
Right, it's going to be a multi-day.
Well,
to get
on
to
the
Gold
other,
Shore.
on
It's
another
a pretty
these
big.
potatoes could be a viable source of food for us. Can I? Is Amara up alone still with these potatoes, or have you brought these?
No, you were gonna
Out.
cover me. I thought
Right. I don't know
you
how
should
close
be
I-
somewhere near the
potatoes?
wagon.
Okay. Yeah. Can I come up and inspect these potatoes? See if they're
Yeah.
rotten or
Okay, I'll get my
Yeah.
sling out and get it at the ready. So while Lander is doing that,
Okay.
I have something to at least
what is this?
discourage gnolls.
Investigation, perception. What is this?
Nature.
You are investigating the potatoes, aren't you?
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, do that.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear.
2,
6.
Plus whatever.
6. They look like potatoes.
Good.
And you must
Guys,
act
these potatoes, they
accordingly.
have
Let's
eyes.
cook the potatoes.
Wait.
Oh.
So I hear there's potatoes. I go to check it out.
Oh.
These look like potatoes. I say, and presume it.
That wasn't a roll.
Did you
I assume
roll
it
a
was.
nat 20 on a
Yes,
potato
mate.
check?
No, I didn't roll. I was checking my.
Nat 20 on a
Dire
potato
state.
check.
I didn't roll though. I was literally checking. I just put down the dice. When you put down the die, it defaults to 20.
Good. You,
I didn't roll
nat
it.
20 on putting down the dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So investigation is a
what-
+4.
We would have
so
left
that's what I got
fairly
here.
early in the morning, like
Ah!
9 a.m. or something, right? So
That was an
we'll
actual
be able to,
natural
like-
20.
I just rolled a nat 20 investigating potatoes.
You wasted a nat
All right.
20 on potatoes.
It's not like I control it.
But, I mean,
All right.
they do have eyes. They could be suspicious.
I don't
All
trust
right,
these
so-
potatoes. They're looking at me.
To answer Omara's question first, or Mama Monkey's question, you guys left like before dawn,
Okay.
We don't
or
have the
like
sun
right
yet.
at the butt crack of dawn,
Tell us
basically.
that.
Okay. Like 6
And
a.m.?
you've been traveling 6 hours,
Okay, so it's
right?
like
So
lunchtime.
So it's the middle
it's
of the
about
day.
yeah, it's about
Lunchtime.
lunchtime. Yeah.
Except potatoes for lunch.
Now the potatoes, you recognize them as really good potatoes from because you grew up in the area. Amazing potatoes from an area of the country up in the mountains called the Heart, and like they're known for growing potatoes because they have the perfect climate for it.
Guys,
and
the hot
These are some
potatoes.
primo potatoes. These are like the best kind of potatoes you can get your hands on. We should cook these
they're
up.
good
They're gonna be-
russet potatoes, and they're huge. They're like as
Russet
big as these
potatoes?
candles.
Wow.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Should we should we take them with us? How many potatoes can you carry, Barford?
We should eat them for lunch.
I don't think we should eat lunch just here.
It's lunchtime, and they're potatoes.
There's something in the
Really
bushes,
good
I
potatoes.
swear. I swear I
So they
heard
did kill these
gnolls.
people, it's true.
That's not to attract attention to
Yeah,
ourselves.
in fact, if we
for
were to
food.
be caught sitting here cooking potatoes with dead wagon owners nearby of the potato wagon, we'd probably get ourselves in a bit of trouble, so yeah.
Let's just maybe take
not
like
cooking the
2
potatoes right
potatoes
now.
from each bag and move along.
Alright. Anything else in the wagon? Just potatoes.
Just potatoes.
Do they have like eyes that I could close or anything? Because that's the sort of thing I would do.
The
The
potatoes. I
The
don't think you
people.
can manipulate their eyes. You could gouge them out.
I'm
One
guessing
of
the
one
eyes
of them
have been eaten already.
one of them has one eye left.
Okay, try and close it. Put copper
Okay.
on it or something. I don't know.
The body is still warm and the eyelid closes without
Oh!
issue.
Oh, I probably did not need to know that.
There's a squirt of pus that shoots out of the other eye socket.
Oh,
It's on you.
God, okay, I'm not doing the horror map with you guys after this anymore.
Don't you have like a cantrip for cleaning or something, or somebody has that?
Somebody has it. Yvette
Yes,
has
I can
that, I
clean
think.
things.
Well,
Be clean!
guys, these bodies are still warm. Whatever attacked them is probably nearby.
Okay, well, let's get out of here then. Not give
I
them a
say we
chance to
don't.
attack us.
I think we don't stick around. We
Okay.
We are adventurers doing heroic deeds after all, not needlessly fighting wild animals when we can avoid it.
Fair.
Shaka, I thought you were going for an acronym. I was like NFWA. What?
That would have been good.
Alright.
we're
Well,
ADHD
okay.
and FWA.
I'm keeping my sling at the ready.
Same with my short bow.
Same here with my bow.
Okay, let's keep walking.
Okay.
We each brought 2 potatoes.
Flashlight and some
Okay.
guns.
Keep walking.
Yep.
And
So how do you guys? So guys, right about now that whole thing of his name was Max, I think it was, is going down. How do you think it's going for him?
Poorly, hopefully.
Probably not very well.
Not much is
He's-
going at
Oh,
all.
crap.
That's there.
I don't know where they were supposed to be at. We followed his map. I mean, this is where we were supposed to meet up. He's not here. Darn.
Well,
Wait,
not
the
our
bodies from the wagon
responsibility.
weren't the 2 who are meant to be being rescued, were they?
They might have been. We're too late. Oh, darn.
Oh yes, we got here and they were dead. So we tried. But...
all right. So
A needle pulling thread.
yeah, geographically it doesn't. Okay.
What time is it?
Or Del.
12 o'clock, I think we were saying.
No, I meant real life time. Because I'm like,
Quarter till.
1:45.
Yeah. All right. So you come upon the bridge, fording the river there.
Atomic Wedgie.
On campaign.
sorry, got confused.
And as you go walking, it's a pretty large bridge. It's arcing up over it. As you walk up to it,
God, I hope it's not a troll.
Surely pigeons would control us at this point.
I wouldn't do that.
No, it's
I lose my place on that. There it is. A crude boat, small boat with some orcs on it, comes sailing up to the shore. jumps out and starts running towards you guys.
How many?
Uh-oh.
There's 4 of them.
In a hostile fashion or just running towards us?
They're screaming and brandishing axes.
I'd say that's pretty
Are
hostile.
orcs people too, or are they monsters? This
What?
world. Orcs.
Orcs?
Are they people too, or are they monsters?
So
As
if
well.
you had read the backstory that I provided you on this land, you would know that there is an island to the south that is populated by orcs, and they commonly raid this land.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. They're
How
people,
far
but
off are
angry
they?
People. Full of people.
How
Mm,
fast did they come up the river? Like, could I have got a shot off while they were still on the river?
you know what? Hmm.
Oh, were they coming out from under the bridge? That was the impression I got from what you said. Was that they like appeared?
Yeah, like they had a boat hiding under the bridge, and they.
Sorry, comments.
I was initially going to have them just
Excellent.
run out from under the bridge, but they're on a little boat, and they were clearly waiting for travelers, and then they went around,
Alright.
went downstream a little bit, got on shore, and now they're running at you guys. They're all like,
So we didn't get a chance to do anything
"Rah."
with.
All right, well,
And
can
that's how
I,
it
are
works.
we,
I'm
are we
sure running at
rolling for
us.
initiative?
If you guys want to stay and fight, they're
How far away are
about.
Oh, fair. I suppose we could do
Running at us
everything.
with weapons, I think we're probably going into combat.
Yeah,
Right, but
they're about 200 feet away right now. I'm gonna say.
yeah, I draw my
What
bow.
kind of cover do we have near us?
Trees, probably.
Yeah, some sparse trees, not a whole lot, and most of
Okay.
the trees in the area were cut down to build the actual bridge
Okay.
itself.
What are we doing, guys?
So I pull my bow and my immediate reaction is that they're brandishing weapons. I'm pulling my bow and I'm
Okay.
firing.
Yeah, I think we're getting ready to fight, so roll for
Yep.
initiative, eh?
I can
I rolled
fight.
a 10.
17, which is plus.
Oh, that one off the table. Drummer, can you pass me back that D20 when you're finished looking up on your right?
Mine's 12.
Thank you. Try that again.
Do you want to write them up, Drummer, on the board behind you?
I can.
17.
Don't deface Trogdor,
Wait a minute. Yeah, 17.
and then
Nice.
frame me for it,
8 plus.
which is what always happens. I never
Uh.
deface Trogdor, and I always get blamed for it.
All right, so I
Yeah.
had a 17.
So did I.
I had an 11.
I got a 12.
That should have been an L. Where's it? Bet had a 12.
I got a
Mara.
Mara has 11.
Well, Mara, what'd you get? You get 11.
The bad guys, you can just call them like 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 17, 13, 10, and 2.
You could
Yeah.
probably just squeeze them in between our letters in the right order if you need to.
I'm gonna move my camera around
Up in the middle.
so that people can actually
I'm
see
gonna
what
use
drummer's
the
doing.
order here.
Well, just draw it on the right side. Yeah.
B L 1 and
2.
1, 2. Bet
Mara, 3, 4.
Mara. There we go.
It's good.
Well, it's you drawing. I thought it was my marker hitting my board. I'm like, what the heck did I write?
Okay, there's the bridge,
So-
there's the river.
It's a pretty big bridge. It's a
Ah,
pretty good sized river. It's 50 feet across or more. It's a large river. And these guys came here. It's kind of slopey here, and they had to bring their boat down to here. This is their little boat.
Oh dang! I didn't reset my my HP. HP
And-
resets with a long rest, right?
It does,
Ah, shoot.
unless there's a
Yes, well,
specific condition
that's
that does that prevents that. You also gain back any spell slots you had expended. How were you guys walking? Were you walking single file, side by side,
Depends how big the
2x2?
road was.
It's a big road. It's the main road between Timbertown and
Probably
Goldshore.
all
Probably 2 by
walking
2.
side by side, arm in arm, singing lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! That's how I
Shame you
imagine it
didn't you
anyway.
didn't see
As a
orcs and
bard.
gnolls and zombies. Oh my. Okay, so
Flaming the skulls. Oh my.
so what position would you guys be in? Would it be like that
I'd be probably beside Lander.
or 2 in front, 2 in back?
How
Probably
does
two
the
in front,
road
two
approach
back.
the bridge? Because I see the
Two in
bridge
front,
there,
two in back.
the river. I
seems
don't see the
appropriate.
road to know where we're coming from.
Like that.
Okay. So we're in like a square formation then, maybe? Two in front and two
Okay.
behind?
Whoa!
All right, who's in front
That
on
thing
right
just
and
went
left?
flying?
What
Over there, by the sandbox machine.
Whoa! Oh no! I just reset my camera. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I thought it
Where
went
it
over
was.
there. Yeah,
Hey.
it's there.
Alright, so who's where in our walking group? I imagine Amara and Lander at the front.
Okay.
Buffett and
I'm
all
gonna
good and
say-
behind.
Omar
I was looking at squirrels.
here, Lander there. That's a terrible L. And then Barford,
Oops, I threw
Fuzzy,
that
not
away.
to scale. Oh, this is terrible. Whatever. The whole party is just right
Just put 4 dots and tell us which one's which. That's easier.
there. And the 3 orcs come out, and they start right here at the boat. And
Okay.
they are 200
At a
feet away from you
distance.
guys.
200 feet, alright.
200 feet from there to there.
Pretty
So-
good, map.
Barford, the range on your bow,
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
it should say
Is-
2 numbers.
It does. Let me see.
Oh, I gotta find that number again. Oh boy.
What are you looking for? Short
My bow
Short
is
bow.
150, 600.
Okay, so
Short bow
until
is
they
83,
close
20.
to...
I got my book open beside me.
20, thank you.
I'm
Okay.
not shooting until they're within
83,
150 feet.
Yep.
You
Thanks.
Okay, oh.
can
I have it
shoot,
written
but
down. I have a
you'll
mental
roll a
block on 320.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Advantage.
just heard you say
Yeah, I'll
20,
give it a
and
shot
I'm like,
then.
it's not
I'll
20.
give it a shot.
Oh, no, no. No, I got it.
So, Carthage, until they close to 80 feet or closer, if you shoot your bow, it'll be at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
it's a disadvantage. Yep.
Right. Okay. So,
Well, I go first on the initiative, so.
Yep.
I shoot.
Oh, I thought you
you
were
Four.
winning.
miss. You miss, and they just keep running at you. Who's next?
So are
Lander.
they closing, what, 60 feet per round?
That's
running?
correct. That's
They're
correct.
running?
They're
Yeah.
sprinting at 60 feet. They don't have any...
So they started
Wait, sorry.
200 feet
I
away?
took my shot, but I also,
Correct.
because on my turn I can move. I move closer to
can.
whatever cover I can find. Like, from them. Like, so if they're coming for us that way, if there's like a tree near the edge of the road or whatever, I move towards it too.
There's... All the trees nearby have been cut down.
You could
Then
try
I
and
don't
get
know
on
if
the
I'd stay
bridge.
there.
Take the high ground.
I'm heading well.
It means they can't approach you from the sides then either so much. They're like forced to come at you
True,
off
they
the
can't
bridge.
flank me as
Do
easily.
the bridges have sides
Yeah.
though? Like, are you going to be wide open to ranged attacks there?
There is a railing. It's a really well-made bridge. It's There's
Like the
there's a
bridge
wooden
you picture on
railing
the
about
map?
3 feet high.
Okay, so I mean,
Yeah,
there's
It
some
looks
amount of
like the bridge
cover
on the map.
bridge.
There's
It's like, yeah. stone
there's a
edges.
railing there. Yeah, or like edges or whatever.
Okay, that one, yeah. Okay. So yeah, then I head onto the bridge. How far is the bridge from where I'm standing?
You guys are at the base of the bridge, so
Oh, so we're basically there.
yeah.
So I move my full 30 onto the bridge as much as I can go.
And you'll be on the bridge. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Perfect. I'm gonna say you run up to here.
All right, Lander.
All right, I'm going to take the same potentially futile shot with the short bow.
Futile or futile? Because like futile is like, you know.
Futile.
Yeah, he's gonna
excuse me.
shoot like
That
a
second
lord.
one, not
Yeah.
Potentially shoot like a
11.
lord.
I see it as 11. The number's coming
okay.
up.
It didn't show up for me.
Popped up 11 for me.
Did you roll twice?
Yeah, I rolled 2 of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you
And
got
the lower
11
was
and
11.
14.
Okay, gotcha. Do you have any bonuses to your attack?
He does. He's just looking.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Plus 6. Jeez. Yes. So 17. Yeah.
Okay, you hit the first one, like the closest one running towards you guys.
Nice.
Roll for damage. The arrow streaks way up through the air, and Barfade's arrow goes shooting past because he's got a stronger bow, and it just flies over their heads. But this one just arcs down and slams into his shoulder, into his right shoulder.
There we go. D8.
Finds a chink in
That's
the
a
armor.
D12.
Oh, that's a D12. Crap. Where's the
D8.
D8? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one. Ooh.
I can't grab. Again. 7.
Okay. He stumbles a little bit, but he doesn't break stride and recovers and keeps running with an arrow sticking out of his
I
shoulder.
gotta set my head down for a sec. I gotta go turn on the furnace fan because it is baking hot in my VR room. I'll be right back.
Furnace.
I'm sitting here with the heater in front of me in my VR garage.
Your world is upside down. Cold there while it's hot here.
Yep.
Upside down and inside out.
Okay.
Number 1 gets
Is that
killed.
number one? He
Number one.
keeps
Oh, sorry. I forgot to mention. I'm like an idiot. I run to the opposite side of the bridge from where Barker is standing. Not run. Walk. Whatever. Move my 30.
So you mean like the
up to
fire?
here.
Yes.
Okay.
So that should one of them make it to the entrance of the bridge.
So that,
get hit
also
by
so that
bullets.
Barfed can't shoot you while trying to shoot them.
I make no
Oh, I
assumptions
can find a
about
way.
where Barford can and cannot shoot.
Can shoot.
Barfared finds a way.
I'm the trick shooter of shooting teammates accidentally. I tell
Barford
you
could
what.
hit Harriet from here.
Oh my goodness, yes, you probably could. All right, so
Harriet was actually heading back from Gold from what was it,
yeah.
Gold Shore.
One
Heading
and
back,
two.
She got there for work as I shot her. She's walking by.
1 and 2 sprint towards you guys, and they are
So they're
now
now
140
140
feet away. Yes.
Alright. My turn.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to, since everything's still in range for me, I'll take this opportunity to cast Unseen Servant, to summon my Unseen Servant about, what do we got?
1, 2 are
like-
like
Not my maximum distance
Okay.
out, but let's say 30 feet forward of me, like towards the enemies. I'll
okay.
cast my Unseen Servant to be there, because it has a range of 60. I'll put it
Okay,
there,
so
and then
30
I'll
feet
make
out right
my-
there.
And then I'll make my 30 feet move across towards the bridge as well. So I'll stop
Okay.
just, a bit short of
Right there?
Barfed.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
All right. Amara?
How far are they away from me now?
Two of them are 140 feet away. Two of them are 200 feet away.
Dang it! I had my spell open. And
I know
I
that
had to
it
look
doesn't
up-
make a whole lot of sense, but turn-based combat.
Yeah. I think.
It,
The other
t-
two
it
just
took
got
them
out
a
of the
moment
boat.
to get out of the boat. They can't all leap out of the boat at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
there you go. Yeah, they
Two
were
of them were
dragged. They
left
were
to
like
make sure that it was dragged onto the shore.
secured. Yeah.
So
behind.
the spell that I want
no,
to
it's
use,
a
I
wobbly
have
boat.
to wait
The first
until
two
they're
jumped off
90
so hard
feet
it
away.
threw
So
off their
how
bounds.
long can I delay my action?
Delay until the end of
Until the end of this
action.
round. Yeah. So you could
Okay,
delay
so-
your
Yeah, so
action
number 4.
until
Wait, no,
right
no.
after number 4.
But they'll
I
still
thought
be
you could
right?
like
delay until.
they'll still be like
I
140
thought you could delay
feet from
until
me
to
then.
return.
Well, you can't take 2 actions in 1 turn.
Okay. Umara is just gonna go get on the bridge in sort of a little bit.
I mean, you could under specific circumstances,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm talking
If I
Yeah.
delayed mine to the last one to right near the end and then took my turn.
If I'm wrong about that, like we can figure it out later.
No,
but right now,
I think that makes sense. Like you can only delay it so long. I think like I can't wait until 1 and 2 move again because I want to cast a spell that they need to be 90 feet away. But I'll just get on the bridge and just sort of cluster up with my buddies.
Yeah, you can get ready
okay.
for
Up here,
next.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stand with me or with
all
Lander?
3 of you.
Okay, wait. So who's at the front? Who's at the back there?
This
I'm at the
is
front.
Buffett and I are at the front.
and Barford, and this is
Lander's
Lander.
back.
I'll be at the back.
The back is
how
20
far-
feet farther back.
No, I'll be at the front, but sort of to the northeast, southwest, to the west side of those guys.
Okay, so over here.
Yeah, that gives me good line of sight for spellcasting, hopefully.
Okay.
I just want to make sure none of them are actually standing in front of me as I'm going to be going to shoot. So there's no complaint of like, why did you shoot into a melee? I want to make sure they're all standing out of my
currently
line of shot.
I'm due east of you at the moment. So when the orcs come up, if the orcs come up to be due east of us, then I'm going to be in your way. But by that time, I think I will have moved out of the way. So
Okay.
it shouldn't be too much
All
of a
right.
problem.
3 and 4 run up next to the other ones. So
They're all up there at 140.
Yep. all of them are at this dot right here now.
I shoot at
yes.
So we're still calling the distance about 140,
140.
even though we've moved over to the
140.
bridge. Are we going to trigonometry? No.
Oh right, okay. Let's
we all
call it
moved across.
let's call it 170 then, because you guys moved
All right.
well, but you moved parallel, so we'll call it 160. Oh, 160.
All right.
still 10 yards out of my
Landers
my-
180 away.
All right, so I'm still at disadvantage,
Is that what he needed? 180?
but I fire it again.
No, I need
80.
80.
Oh.
I need 150. So I'm literally they're 10 yards out of my advantage range, my normal range. So
What you get for moving back?
Oh,
Your arrow.
I miss again. Harriet happened to be
Shoot
walking
your-
by.
You shoot your arrow, and you see a squirrel over here on the shore, and you get super distracted. Look over, and your arrow just like flies into the water over here somewhere. It's like squirrel, and yeah. But you don't hit anybody, so that's
Yes.
It wasn't
Not
a
even
one.
fish.
It was.
Lander.
I like that idea. A fish just comes floating up to the surface with an arrow stuck in it.
Okay, so from where I'm situated, because I know there's a railing on the bridge, do I still have sufficient line of sight to take a shot?
They're far enough
I wanna-
away that you can see them
Okay.
over there and arc a shot over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That one's smart.
And the railing's only, like 3 feet high, so it's not. Although you are at the back part of the bridge.
Uh,
Oh, you just wasted a nat 20, man.
no.
I know.
Didn't even go off there.
No, it.
I know,
That's
I don't
because
know
of the
It's
what
sort of
6 right next to it kind of bugged it, I
There it
guess.
is.
All right. 9 plus
6, so 15.
15. Which one are you shooting at?
Whichever one's closest.
Okay, the same one you shot at before then.
Yeah, it's the same
Number
one
one.
from last, yeah.
Okay. You said it was 15?
Oh, can you pull? Oh,
You,
gosh,
you,
we still can pull out advertise there.
the arrow streaks
really,
in,
really want it to be.
and it splits the same arrow already sticking out of his shoulder and goes even deeper into him. Roll for damage.
It couldn't have hit the other shoulder this
Oh,
time
no.
or something.
You know
Okay,
what?
that's fine.
Farfair, you're just mad that he's a really good shot.
I am not jealous at all right now. Whoever gets the job done. Damn it.
Wait, what was that? 6? 10.
He stumbles, face plants, and digs a furrow into the soft dirt for a few feet as he comes to a halt, lifeless. Just
Nice sound effects.
Thank you.
High
It's like,
five, Lander. Oh, I just hit my
I
wall.
can't go. Ha! It was a trap. You were trying to get me to hit my wall.
I need to like
My wall is here.
gotta fly closer for high fives. Okay, now we can.
all right.
Yes. That's the wall that gets it in
One
ILS
and two.
every
one of them
time.
died, didn't he?
There's a series
One
of
is
dents
dead.
in that wall.
2 runs 60 feet closer to you.
Yep.
So he is now
About
100
80
and
feet. I thought he was at
he
140
runs 60
before.
feet.
160.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys moved
160 'cause we
back, so it's
moved.
160. So
Okay.
so he's
So it's 100
100
now.
feet. Yeah.
Damn it.
So he moves up to
I know the feeling.
you know,
I had no
about here
disadvantage.
or whatever. I mean, not to scale. Here's a good idea.
Okay, now it's Yvette's
Yvette.
turn.
My turn. Alright, I'm gonna
I feel like I'm
command my...
wielding Trogdor destroying weapons right here.
I command my unseen servant to move a bit further towards
That
us
was
to
awesome.
remain like in the path of where they're going to be running to.
Okay. So they're running
that's
up
a bonus action.
this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So
move
then,
my unseen servant over into that
like,
trajectory.
right in here.
Yeah.
All right.
So in the next 60 feet that they run in, which will bring them to 40 away, will they reach where my unseen servant is, do you reckon?
They're 100 feet away. Yeah. Yeah, they'll
Okay,
they'll
so my
reach
unseen
that.
servant, I'm going to have, like, sort of crouching down, taking up a bit of room, like, as a kind of a tripping obstacle.
Okay. Okay.
So like a mad person down on all fours in the path of where they're running,
Right.
invisible.
Right. Okay.
And
Okay.
so I can take that bonus action, and then I can also use a cantrip in the same turn if I want to. But I don't think I've got anything useful to do with one moment. Nah. All right. So that'll do. I'll just wait.
Okay. All right. Umara.
I'm actually gonna delay.
Umara Jenkins.
Mara Jenkins. I am gonna delay until 3 and 4 have come a little closer.
Okay.
So I'll go
3 and
right after
4
them.
run. 3 and 4 run closer, and they're now up next to 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
They're all
Okay.
at
So
100 now.
I can run like a little bit towards them so they're within 90 feet, right? Because you said they were like 100
Still
feet
move 10
away?
feet.
Yeah, you can come back
Correct.
past
Yes. Yes, you
me,
could. You could
probably.
move.
Okay.
Come back to the other
You
side
could
of the path.
move
To the bridge.
like right about where Fuzzy's unseen. Well, about to here. You know, just
Okay. Yeah.
because you're right here, so you just
Yeah.
move down to there.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Entangle. Where they are.
Okay.
Dang it, I closed the page again. Need to bookmark more of this stuff. Okay. So 20 20-foot square of weeds and vines. Turns the area into different.
I can't hear you very well with like that.
Sorry. It's a 20-foot
cutting out.
square from a point within
Okay.
range. So just
Okay.
like the closest to the middle out of all of them. So it
Yeah.
becomes difficult terrain
That'll
for
hit
that
all of them.
20-foot square.
Okay.
It has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by entangling plants until the spell ends.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
A bunch of roots and vines entangle number 4,
Okay.
but the other 2 keep going.
Okay, it's still difficult terrain though, so they'll be somewhat slow
Right.
getting through there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I only moved like 10 feet to get there. Can I move the 10 feet back to where I was?
Not after you've taken your action.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
Unless I'm mistaken, I
That's
believe
what a
it's
move
you
action.
move and then you get 1 move action and
Okay.
then a cast, or then 1 action or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
My
Barford.
turn, and
back
now
to the
they're
top, Barford.
within range.
Finally. 1.
11, which for my character that's
Giving you 1.
plus 6, so 17.
Okay, that'll hit. Which one were you attacking?
Whoever's closest, so I'm guessing number 2.
All right, roll for damage.
All right, my damage is
Okay, I gotta run again and see why my furnace fan has not turned on because I'm dying. It's so hot in this room.
9.
Okay.
9 damage.
Your arrow finds a chink in his armor right about at the stomach, and he's like, "Oh!" and he pukes up a little bit, but he keeps going.
Disgusting. That's it for me.
All right,
Anders up.
Lander.
So yeah, I believe I'm still out of range. What's the distance to the one that
100.
Jordan just shot? 100, yeah, so I'm still... Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to be out of range. Yeah, so I'll move 20 feet closer to get within 80.
So I'm gonna say right next to Umara there.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
All right.
And take another shot.
Oh wait, you were up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
17, 23.
that will hit. Which one were you attacking? Crap! No one saw that.
Saw what?
Nothing.
It looks good to me.
It's gonna do that thing though where like later when he like drops the marker or something, it'll be like giant line across it.
Yep.
No line.
Don't do it right next to it. You're just tempting fate then.
All right. Which one were you attacking?
The one that Barbara
Okay,
just
the same one.
shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
There we go. 5 plus 4 is 9.
9.
Another 9
Okay.
damage.
Your arrow splits Barfair's arrow right down the middle and goes even deeper into his stomach. And,
Go off.
and he stops, pukes a couple more times, and then just falls over.
A couple more times.
Yeah.
You don't get to take full credit for that. That only counts as 1.
All right. So 2 is
My
dead?
turn then.
Yes.
1 and 2 are both dead. Alright, so the 3 and 4 are left, and they're 100 feet away.
And I think 4 is
Difficult
entangled.
And 4 is
Yeah, 4's
entangled.
entangled. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oops, I forgot to mark
Well.
off 1 spell slot.
I can Sleep
either
at
will.
90 feet. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to move 10 feet closer
Okay.
and cast sleep at them.
Okay. So you were right
So
here.
this is basically me
You
stepping
just-
back from the bridge back onto the road, essentially, I think.
Yeah, you're going right next to
This is-
Lander and Umara, basically,
Alright, yeah,
right at the edge of the bridge.
pull them up with them.
All right.
Now
So
sleep,
sleep.
how does this work again? Let's have a look. Sleep. The spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within 90 feet are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to wake them up.
Do they get a spell save?
They
Doesn't say anything about
doesn't
save.
say so. Nope, it just says
Nope,
5d8
okay.
worth of hit points
Okay.
of creatures.
Yeah, I think
All right.
it's
Undead
it's like
creatures
half the
immune
time
to
it
being
doesn't work
charmed
anyways
aren't
if you don't get
affected.
enough hit points. So
Right, exactly. All right, so go
And
ahead and
also I
roll
can cast
for.
I can cast it with a higher level spell slot for additional 2d8.
Okay.
Let me just check my spell slots here. See how many, which ones I have available. All the way down here at the bottom of my character sheet. So I do have level 2 spell slots, which I could use. So let's go with that. So it's an extra 2d8 hit points that I'm casting it. So that's a total of 7d8s of hit points of creatures.
Okay.
D8s, these sharp looking ones. I've got 3 of them here, so I'm gonna have to just roll them again.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
So,
That's a 6 over here.
6,
Says 10.
3 and 1, so that's 10. And another full set and then another single.
Yep.
That's 6, so 16.
16.
And the final one, 17 hit points worth.
Okay. The one that's entangled falls asleep.
Alright, cool.
damn it.
Number 4.
Oh, just take a nap. Oh,
Yeah, he's like,
So comfy in these vines.
Well, at least it means he doesn't have a chance to break free.
That's fair.
And the vines like make a little bed for him and stuff. And he's like, oh.
Oh, and just wrap him all up.
Yeah.
My God.
Nice and warm.
Like a nice warm vine sleeping bag. Okay, Umar.
How close is number 4 now?
They're
100.
both 100 feet away from you guys.
Ooh.
Although if you delay till after 3 has moved, then he'll be closer.
Yeah, I'll delay till after 3 has moved.
Okay.
So he's got, what's he got, 10 feet of difficult terrain
Yeah,
ahead
probably
of him
about
because
that.
he's in the middle of the square?
Yeah, he's right in the middle. So if his normal difficult terrain makes him, halves the speed. So
So that's
it
20
would take
feet
him
worth of
20 feet
movement.
to move 10,
So
and
he's
he'd
got
have
10 left
another.
afterwards.
Another 40 after?
Well, that's
Because he's sprinting,
another
right?
40.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Right.
sprinting,
So he
wasn't
would
he?
lose.
Yeah.
He would lose. He'd lose
10 feet.
10 feet basically. Yeah. And he.
Okay, is he going to reach my unseen servant?
We'll find out, won't we?
Yep.
He runs the other way, back towards the boat.
Oh, he's running away.
Oh.
Clever. Sensible orc.
time to insult them to
Wow.
death.
Sorry, my
All right.
phone's ringing. Let me just-
And 4 is asleep, so he doesn't get a turn. Your turn, Umar.
What's that noise?
3 is
Fuzzy's phone?
150 feet away from you now. Yeah, it's Fuzzy's
Um,
phone.
Yeah, sorry. Oh,
I have nothing to do but yell at this
Turned
thing.
away to go and answer it, and then
Okay.
Come back here, you chicken! Apparently, I shake my
And-
magical screwdriver at him. I need to do that. There we go.
you hear him yell, "Guard no chicken! Guard,
Well, then come back.
guard be back! Soon! Guard late for dinner!
TM.
Guard get... yeah, guard be back soon, TM! Guard late for... guard late for dinner! Guard get mad! As he's running away.
Alright.
Alright,
Barfair?
and how long does that sleep last?
That sleep lasts until they what's it say? It says since I'm unconscious, creatures affected by the spell until the spell ends, or the sleeper takes damage, or someone wakes them up. And the spell's duration.
What's
is
the
1
duration?
minute.
Okay, so
1 minute, sorry,
10
another
rounds.
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Because one round is 6 seconds. Yeah.
So it's my turn, and only number 4 is left.
Well, number
three is
three
running
is in the field, but he's running away. He's late for dinner.
Yeah.
He'll be back soon, TM. So.
I'm going to take a shot at number 3 as he's running away. I'm annoyed at them right now. So he ran at full sprint though, right? So he's 160 now.
150. He was slowed down by the difficult terrain.
That's right.
first.
So I don't have to roll disadvantage.
Woohoo!
151.
It's just within range.
Well, you can take a step forward, can't you?
Aw.
Hey,
Your
wait, that's still a
arrow-
plus 8. That's a 12.
Oh.
Ha!
Your arrow appears to be going in the wrong direction, and then it veers and goes straight for him.
Your arrow appears to be going into the river, and there's a fish that's jumping out of the river, and it's all like slow motion. The arrow's coming towards it. And this huge gust of wind, really weird, pushes the arrow back towards the orc, and it deflects off his armor, off
Better.
a piece of his armor.
I may miss, but it was a close miss. It wasn't a...
Was it pretty?
Barfair
pretty
sees a
epic
squirrel
shot.
again and shoots the top of the bridge.
Barfair sees a fish, shoots it, and somehow still hits the orc almost.
Ooh, a fish! Aw! Oh, that was a whirlwind of
Okay.
emotions there.
Slander.
Yes, no. Okay, so 4 is asleep and angled, yes?
Correct.
And 3 is 150 away, trying to
3 is
escape.
150 away, trying to escape. Yep. What the hell? I'll take a shot at 3, since that seems to be going exceptionally well.
I couldn't move.
That's how,
30, not
won't
gonna
make a
help, is it?
difference.
120.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
13.
The arrow hits him straight on, but it hits a thick chunk of his shoulder, or he's got like a shoulder spalding, and it hits it directly, but it stops dead, and makes a loud clang. You can hear it from where you're at, but it doesn't pierce. And by the way, it hit the same exact spot where Barfair's arrow hit. And if Barfair's arrow had been there... No, Barfair's arrow stuck in the armor but didn't do damage. Your arrow split his, but also didn't do damage. It didn't pierce the armor. Is Trisha here?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Got really quiet. Yvette, your turn.
I was just taking a nap.
Oh,
Well,
Taking a page out of M3's book.
Yeah, I've been so sleepy lately.
hey, you were the original fall asleep in
I
VR guy.
know.
Yes, I am.
Oh, hey.
Not you,
I
not you,
have
Mama
president.
Monkey. Drummer, yeah.
I have fallen asleep in this lounge before, on 2 different occasions.
Oh man.
I was
And once
almost
in the
falling asleep
wave.
last night when we were filming.
How did you fall
When
asleep in the
we were sitting
wave?
around watching Frogfest.
Noisy as hell.
It was at
Watching
your
Frogfest
party.
jump off the
What?
cliff.
It
was at
over
your
and
party.
over again, and we were all sitting
I
there
was
on the
relaxing.
side.
ADHD.
Um,
ADHD.
ADHD.
Let's wrap this up.
Back to the thing. I'm gonna move towards the one that is entangled. I'm
Okay.
gonna run in that direction. So that's
Run? You're gonna
60.
sprint? Okay.
Yeah. So he was
So
90
you're gonna
away.
move.
So now he'll be 30 away.
Yeah. So you're pretty close.
I'm aware of where my unseen 70 is, so I'm not gonna trip over it.
Right. Okay.
God, I love this
So
dice.
that's my
Umara.
action, so I'm done.
I'm just gonna like grump and say, "God damn, oh my God, Lily livered." I have nothing to do.
You hear three yell back, "Learn to speak common before insult, Garg!"
I'm so tired though.
All right. Three runs, reaches the boat, pushes it in the water, and sets off downstream to the south.
4 continues to sleep.
Shake my
Yep.
fist. Shake my fist.
I shoot 4.
Could be back for you soon, TM.
Sure you will, Garg. 22.
You're shooting at 4. That'll hit. It hits him in the big toe.
This might wake
Why
him
are you
up.
shooting 4? 4's asleep. Yeah. It's gonna
Oh
wake him up.
no!
That was a 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. He wakes up. Your arrow sticks into his big toe. Does 5 damage somehow. And he wakes up.
He can't run away. He's pinned to the ground now. Pinned his foot to the ground. All right. Lander,
Is he still entangled?
how long
Yes.
does that last? Or he gets a skill check to try to get out of it every turn, right? But it uses his action.
Every
Well,
turn
he's
that he's
awake.
awake. Yeah.
1 minute.
And yeah, I think it's a strength check as
Yeah,
well.
he can do a
Yes.
strength check each time.
Okay, but it uses his action.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far out is he from where we are currently? I think I'm standing next to him.
He'd be about
Uh,
90 feet then.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
That's where
Yeah,
they
so
were
I can
when
walk 10 feet forward to be within 80. Shot with my bow.
Okay.
17.
That'll hit. And right as you're taking aim, Barfair's arrow hits him in the big toe, and he gets up and he shoots. Ah! Who wake Ugluk? Ugluk have good dream! Ow! And then your arrow comes in and hits him and does
7.
7 damage.
I think I can
And-
split my arrow in his big toe.
Your arrow splits
It's the other big
Barfair's and slams into his big toe and does, you said 6 damage?
7.
7, sorry. All right, and your arrow hits a toe artery and he starts bleeding profusely, like Monty Python style. It's like sprouting blood everywhere. It's like, oh, Garg hurt!
It's just a
Or,
flesh
not
wound.
Garg. Ugluk hurt! Yeah. And Ugluk looks down. Just flesh wound!
A flesh wound? Your whole toe's off!
Oh, it isn't?
I'm invincible! Uglug
Ugluk
invincible!
invincible!
Uglug a loony!
All
Alright, we'll call it a draw.
Alright, so I'm 30 feet away from him now.
Ugluck, make deal. You let Ugluck go. Ugluck no kill you.
I've tried making deals with monsters before, and it didn't turn out well for them.
Oh, please tell me you insult him to death is your action.
Dissonant whispers.
That's probably the way to go, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, because Dissonant Whispers causes them to try to run away as well, and if they can't, I think Dissonant Whispers...
Where was it? Holy shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really late. An acorn.
Yes,
Stuff them
I'm
to death
I'm gonna
so we
use
can
vicious
make
mockery.
camp and all go to
I
bed.
am going to, yeah.
Yeah,
As I yell at him, Invincible! You hold toes off! You're gonna bleed to death if we don't do something about that! You're a worthless piece of orc!
all right. Does he get a saving throw?
And let's see, what do I do? I make a string of insults. Yeah, if your target didn't hear you, you must
Your
succeed
mother
on a
was a
wisdom saving
hamster and
throw,
your father smelled
or
of other
take
berries.
1d4 psychic damage, and have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
What's your spell save
Oh,
DC? And what's the
My
saving
spell
throw?
save, let's see. It's a wisdom saving throw, and my spell save DC is 14.
This was a triumph.
He makes it.
Makes it. He really is invincible to insults, isn't he?
Yeah. All right. So what happened? He makes a saving throw. What?
So what does it say? Let me see. That's it. That's all that happens. Alright. Yeah, so if he saves, he saves. Nothing bad
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
I can also move my unseen servant, so my unseen servant is coming up.
All right.
The full
So,
30 can do.
As you do that, as you're insulting him, an acorn comes flying out of the trees, not even anywhere near close, and goes right past Barfair's head and continues and slams into Ugluck and goes right into his forehead, and he just, his eyes roll into the back of his head and he falls down dead.
End of session.
End of session. Yes.
Rocks fall,
Hey,
you guys-
orcs die. Woohoo!
Yeah, pretty much.
Acorns fall, orc dies.
You guys find a suitable spot to camp somewhere near the bridge. It's getting late.
Okay, alright. We're gonna
Yep.
wrap that up, Twitch. We will see you next week. We're doing this next week, right? Yes? I think so.
As far as I know.
I'm
Is
like,
next week the 20th? No, it's not.
No.
I'm
No.
gonna
Week
miss that
after.
day.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
We will be
Yes,
back
next week.
I'll be missing that day actually too.
Okay, we will be here next week doing more BR Nerd Night, tabletop RPGs in Rec Room, and we will see you next time. Bye, Twitch!
Bye.